What's up, YouTube? My name is Jason, and this is my take. And I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be reviewing the new Lucky Daye album, Candydrip. Lucky Daye is an amazing, talented singer who I first got into in 2019 with his album, Painted. It's just the range, man, the versatility. This dude can do so much with his voice, whether it's Roll Some More. Karma is like one of my favorite songs off this project, and just one of my favorite Lucky Daye tracks. I heard a couple of tracks off of his Table for Two project that he dropped last year. It was a very short project, and I actually just need to go back and listen to it in full. I don't know why I haven't. And also, just one side note kind of here, I just think it's insane that like this dude is like 36, 37 years old, and he looks like he's in his 20s, like face goals for real. But look, it's a new project from Lucky Daye here, Candydrip, and as you can see from the title of this video, yes, 10 out of 10. This album, top to bottom, is perfect. And look, on this album, Lucky Daye takes that voice with so much depth, with so much range, and it's providing us very sexually intense and passionate tracks. I mean, look at the cover of this album. Like, this is not for the children. And look, every track is a highlight on this thing. The interludes are great. We're not going to talk about all 17, but I did want to mention some tracks specifically from this project. The first being the song God Body featuring Smino. It is such a bouncy groove. I also really love the horns that come in on the bridge, like right before Smino comes in. And speaking of Smino, he came in perfect and absolutely loved his performance on here. But it was only like 8 bars. Like, I really wish he had a longer verse because he was gliding over this beat. Feels like has a very poppy type vibe to it, but I was here for it. Lucky Daye singing at a very high octave. Like, it was amazing to hear. And Lucky Daye is very vivid in describing just like the euphoria and just like the touch of a woman and comparing it to the feeling of love. Then there is a transition towards the end of the track where Lucky Daye's rapping and just going in. I'm just like, off the bat, we starting off the album like this. Like, this is incredible. NWA featuring Lil Durk is a banger. There's no other way around it. The drums hit hard. I love the faint, like, rolling hi-hats as well. I also enjoyed Durk's performance. I've enjoyed a lot of his melodic performances as of late, as well as on his most recent 7220 project, which I'll be reviewing tomorrow. The song Guess was also a great track. I love the screwed sample of You Don't Have to Call by Usher that's playing throughout the track. And on this song, Lucky Daye is like building the sexual anticipation with the woman by saying guess, like what do you think is gonna come next? What do you want to happen next? It is a very, very sexual track, and I think the beat like was perfect for the vibe and the tone that Lucky Daye was creating. And that sexual energy stays constant as we go into the title track, Candydrip. I just love the guitar hits that were on the verses. And then there's a change up on the melody that gives it a more brighter, like, colorful feel to it. It's so smooth how it's done. Deserve is such a gorgeous sounding track. One thing that stuck out to me were Lucky Daye's very spacey background vocals. On this song, Lucky Daye's in a very heated and passionate encounter, and I'll leave it there. The song Compassion featuring Chiiild is such a smooth track from beginning to the transition that even happens midway through. And on this track, Lucky Daye feels like there's compassion missing in his relationship, and he wants that, especially through actions and not just words. Passion is essential in love and romance for him, and it's not too much to ask for that. I love the synth bass on the song Fever. On this track, Lucky Daye speaking on the fiery passion that he has for this woman. And what they have is hot as if like he has a fever. Like, it feels like he has a fever when he's in her presence. And just the emotion and the cadences that Lucky Daye has on this track really speaks to, you know, just that connection with this woman and just how fiery and how passionate it is. From a production perspective, I feel like Cherry Forest is the best produced track on this album. I love this instrumental so much. It's so bouncy, and I just love the clean drums on this track. And it's such a colorful melody as well. The outro, Ego, opens up with heavenly backup female vocalists that are just doing what needs to be done. And on the finale here, Lucky Daye is talking about his ego and needing to work on it. Lucky Daye just gets into the habit of having sex with this woman. They have a very sexual relationship, but he always you know, wants to leave and not be present. And he feels like there's more to this relationship and there he feels more, but knowing that he's gonna get what he wants physically is just enough to, you know, keep his confidence high and to boost his ego. So he's stuck in that it's a habit for him that he isn't breaking. Top to bottom, this thing hit. Amazing production, smooth transitions from song to song, amazing vocal performances by Lucky Daye, his background vocalist. Like, this thing is beautiful. Lucky Daye, like, thank you, bro. Like, this right here is what I needed. This is great. You know, I kind of jokingly like mentioned his age and, you know, how young he looks, but like this age, like it maybe is really just a maturity thing to deliver a project like this. Because I feel like a lot of people couldn't deliver a piece of work like this. This really stands out. This is an album that I haven't stopped listening to since it dropped. And that's why, of course, I'm giving this album a perfect 10 out of 10. So what were you guys' thoughts on this new Lucky Daye album? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What were your favorite tracks? Let's have a discussion down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Got another video coming for you tomorrow. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm Jason. This has been my take, and I'll see you next time.